Hi guys, it's Phil.
And Ken. And we're coming to you this week from Cincinnati, Ohio, in the USA. It's yes, it's Saturday on the Den, and it's Random Topic Week. So, in the spirit of the trips that we've been making back and forth, me to see him and now him to see me, we thought it might be a little interesting to do like a comparison of things that we've noticed that are different between Canada and the USA.
Besides old Lizzie on the back of all of our money.
No, she's everywhere. Even like the highways are named after her and everything.
Kiwi,
Yeah, the QEW, Queen Elizabeth Way.
Kiwi,
Is that what you
Kiwi.
call it? The
Yeah, the
QE?
Kiwi.
Okay.
Just like our kilometers or clicks.
No, yeah, kilometers. The selective use of metric system is fun. It's kilometers, and obviously kilometers per hour for long distances. But if you ask someone in Canada how tall they are, it's in feet and inches. Ask them how much they weigh, it's in pounds, not kilograms.
Yeah, we don't weigh ourselves in stones. Sorry, Aaron and
Yeah,
Chris.
yeah, it's a little weird. They talk to us about how feet are like a medieval version of like a medieval measurement, but they're using stone, which is totally a medieval
Yeah,
measurement.
I've been explained countless times on how they work, and I still don't understand stones. But anyway, Canada versus the U.S.
So the couple of things, obviously, the metric system being one, and like your use of Celsius versus our use of Fahrenheit, which in fairness, the U.S. is like one of only three countries that still use Fahrenheit, so that's a little weird. But it's taken me a while to adjust to.
But it's kind of deceptive because when you're like, oh, it's 50 degrees, and like, oh, damn, that's warm. Like, no, that's cold.
Yeah.
So it does.
Let me punch that into Google and convert that for you.
Yeah, it's usually like a 3 minute process. Oh, it looks warm out. No, it's only 50. Wait, what? Huh? Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. Let me figure it out. Oh no, it's cold. Grab your toque.
Your toque.
Grab your toque.
Your winter hat.
My toque.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Grab a toque and a hockey stick, eh? Oh, and the thing about A, from my observation in Canada, it's totally a thing. It's totally accurate. People say it all the time.
Eh?
A. Americans just choose to use other words. Like they'll say
Right.
right or
Huh?
really or
Huh?
yeah. They just use a different word. It just happens to be that the Canadians tend to use A.
A
Oh,
lot.
your mom does a lot, and it's really cute. Really cute.
I never use the word a.
You are such a liar.
It's like my second most used word next to what?
That's
Which
true.
both are equally used when I'm confused
Hmm.
because I'm confused a lot. So there's that.
Yeah. So that's one of the biggest differences that going across the border and measuring things in kilometers and having to look at the small numbers on my speedometer as I'm driving. Um, there are just little differences here and there. Like things seem exactly the same, and then once you dig into it a little bit further, they're completely different. Like we've discovered that Smarties are a completely different thing for
Yes,
you.
Smarties are chocolate covered little delicious candy things in a box,
So
and
like
then
giant M and M's.
kind of like M and M's. No, they're the same size as M and M's, but they don't have that weird coating that gives you bad breath. You know, when you eat the M&Ms and afterwards you're like, and you just gotta like brush your teeth because everything just tastes like gross. I want to say ass, but you know.
Now that I don't know, that we might offend some people because yeah, yeah, but
But yeah, so here they're rockets.
yeah, they're what you call
Okay,
rockets.
so rockets are basically like bottle caps or like powdered candy that's been like crushed and formed down into
Yeah,
like these
like compressed into
little.
these tiny little discs.
Yeah, and they're delicious. We call them rockets in Canada. You
And
guys
we
call
call
them
them
Smarties,
Smarties.
and it's very weird. And yeah,
Mm-hmm. Also, I can't get Mars bars in the States. They have them like everywhere, which was friggin' sweet for me because it's my favorite candy bar. Um,
speaking of, where is that candy?
Oh, I've hidden it from you.
Rude.
Yeah.
Rude.
And it, you just have to earn it. Mm.
Well then, on the subject of candy, Big Turk, like you've never had Big Turk before, and you tried it and you didn't like it, and I'm very disappointed because Big Turk is everything. Seriously, chocolate covered Turkish delight. How can you go wrong?
Okay, so when I bit into it, it just tasted like chocolate covered gelatinous blob of grossness.
Gelatinous blob.
Yeah.
Cherry gelatinous blob.
Is that what it was supposed to be? Because
It's like this weird cherry raspberry. It's
tasted more like
red
raspberry.
flavored basically. It's red flavored goo covered in chocolate. It's delish.
Much like NyQuil, it's the only thing that I've ever experienced that tastes like red.
Why are the colors screaming at me?
Well, I didn't drink the whole bottle of NyQuil. That would be...
Oh well then.
Yeah. So it might be a little too soon for him to really discuss many of the differences he's seen here. Well, I'm only saying that because he's only been here since last night.
Okay, so we stopped at McDonald's. No stories. But we stopped at McDonald's. And I heard that Junior Chicken is just not a thing in America. So I was really disappointed because Junior Chicken is like my go-to McDonald's item, and God, are they good. So I don't like the regular McChickens, but the Junior Chickens are delish. And so we ordered, you ordered like a Big Mac meal, which by the way, you get like twice the amount of fries here than you do in Canada, so stellar. But you also get like 10 times the amount of salt, so there's that. But so I ordered 2 McChickens, and I opened them up, and they were actually Junior Chickens. So even though Junior Chicken doesn't exist in America as far as McDonald's is concerned, they do. They're just called McChickens, which is weird because you think it would be the other way around. But anyway.
Yeah, the only other thing he's really noticed since coming across the border, because we had to stop to get like some stuff like food and whatnot before we got out of the car for the day, is that everything here is much cheaper as far as food is concerned.
Oh my God! Fill up your gas and buy 4 liters of milk for $1.99. Like, what?
Yeah.
Open your mailbox and there's a coupon for a free dozen eggs. Okay, you don't have to buy anything. It's literally, here's a coupon for a free dozen eggs. No strings attached. Redeem for your free eggs. Like, what? That hasn't happened in Canada since ever. Like, ever.
That's because, it's you're under old Lizzie and she's stingy and doesn't want you to have free eggs. By the way, can we just talk about how weird it is? I know I mentioned this in the last video, how weird it is to have a monarchy. It's a little strange in modern times to have...
Hey, we have old Lizzie, you have RuPaul. We both have queens that...
That would mean that Queen Elizabeth II is a queen, RuPaul is the queen.
Well, this is an argument I'm not going to win.
No, you're just not. No.
Timmy's Coffee, which, okay, so I was told by everybody Timmy's Coffee in the States is not the same. It's horrible, it tastes burnt, it's disgusting. I haven't actually had a Timmy's Coffee made at a Tim Hortons. I just bought the take-home stuff from the grocery store. For the record, it actually says on the back of the bag, roasted and prepared in Canada. So, logically, it's the same beans for the take-home stuff, just different packaging. I tried it. Honestly, it tastes the same. It's a little bit weaker, but that's most likely because the coffee maker I'm not used to, so I haven't been making it the same way that I would at home. But it tastes the same. So we'll see how the store, actual store-made stuff tastes.
Yeah, it most definitely does not taste the same if you go to a Tim Hortons and get like a regular or a double-double. It does not taste the same.
Not at all. One thing I was a little surprised by today, though, Okay, so Ken's been telling me about Cincinnati chili forever.
Mm-hmm.
Skyline chili, and I guess it's not like thick like the typical chili is. It's more like
No, it's a topping. It's the type of chili that you would expect to get on a chili dog. What the rest of the nation calls a chili dog. It's a topping style chili, so it's thin, and I wouldn't say watery, but for lack of a better term, it's a little watery.
Yeah, you were concerned that I wasn't gonna like it or that it wouldn't sit well or repeat, and oh my god. God damn, it's so good.
Oh my god means
So
it did
good.
none of those things, for the record.
Oh, good. I should have got a bigger portion. But anyway, what blows me away is that there aren't chili places in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we just experienced 7 straight months of winter, and we don't have a dedicated chili place, but Cincinnati does. That makes no sense at all to me. And
Oh, it was started here.
so we need more chili places, or we
Mhm.
need to have Skyline like cater our wedding or something. Saying.
Sponsor us, Skyline. Yeah, that would be funny. Like I said, if we had the wedding here and had Skyline Cater, it would be a huge deal.
Everything.
Everybody would rave about it.
It would be everything. Everything.
Like, OMG, everything. But yeah, so we just got in last night. He got off work and I picked him up and we drove straight down. So his real experience of the States so far has not been much of anything, because to be honest, both way too tired today to do much.
What I have experienced though has blown my mind. Absolutely. Oh my god. So like no, the cereal aisle. Okay. The cereal aisle and the pop aisle in the grocery store. I was like a kid, like just
Yeah. Well, in the States, we want you to have your sugar. That's why we have such a high rate of diabetes.
I kept waiting for him to pop around. Diabetes.
Yeah,
I was waiting for him to pop around the corner.
My best Wilford Brimley. Yeah.
Like, what is it? Not Frosted Flakes. Captain Crunch with Frosted Flakes in them.
Yes.
Oreo cereal.
Mhm.
Like what?
And several varieties of Toast Crunch. Like
Cocoa Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles, berry pop flavored Captain Crunch. Like
Yeah. You guys don't have the Oops All Berries either, do you?
no, that's
Yeah, it's for those of you who may not be familiar, it's Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries, but there's no Captain Crunch. It's all just Crunch Berries.
and they're $1.88, so I'm definitely bringing some back to Canada.
Yes.
Leave it to me, the Canadian bear, to go to America and do my grocery
Yeah.
shopping.
We're gonna cross the border. Do you have anything to declare? Yeah, we've got way too much junk food in the trunk. That's what we have to declare.
What do you have to declare? Enough cereal to last me 6 months.
Yeah. And don't lie, you'd go through it in like 3.
I'm actually not a big cereal fan, but that aisle may change my perspective a little bit.
A little bit.
I'll bet.
A little bit.
Okay, the pop,
Mm-hmm.
Pepsi, vanilla,
Cherry vanilla.
see, mine's still blown. Can't even process it. Cherry and vanilla together. What? What?
I didn't realize that was a mind-boggling thing.
No, that's like an ice cream float. Pepsi flavored ice cream float in a can. Oh my god. I may need to change my pants. Like seriously, the thought. The thought of that is like orgasmic. Cherry, vanilla, Pepsi. Oh.
Yeah, and
Delish.
that's like a regular thing, so it's not like it's only on the shelves sometimes.
Mellow yellow.
Mm-hmm. Which I was surprised you don't have in Canada.
Squirt.
Squirt and Diet Squirt.
Diet squirt.
For some reason, I always think of that as a
I'm
southern.
so mature.
I know. That's why I love you. For some reason, I always think of squirt as like a southern thing. I don't know if maybe it is, or it isn't, and I'm just like weird and thinking that it is. But no, we do have it here.
Interesting.
And like several varieties of Mountain Dew that you don't have up there.
What's that white one?
White out.
White out.
And I personally...
Which is funny because you figure in a country that's like notorious for its snow that we would have the one called white out. We don't. We have Code Red.
We also had Budweiser and Stubbies on it on the end cap, and that's like the most Canadian thing that you can have.
Like I half expected it to have Bob and Doug McKenzie's face on the back of the box. Like it's Stubbies.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Speaking of, in case anybody hasn't seen the SCTV announcement, Rick Moranis coming back. Hell yes.
Yes.
Hell yes. Bob and Doug McKenzie, Strange Brew.
Can we
My Canadian inner child is like dancing like so much right now. SCTV was huge in Canada and yeah.
I'm picturing you prancing around like Scott Thompson in the Kids in the Hall. Another Canadian reference for those of you who may not be familiar. But yeah, so we might update this a little bit the next time there's a random topic week.
Yeah, because I'm sure the more time we spend in each other's countries, the longer. Wow. What the hell was I trying to say? Thank you. It's a good thing you're here because my brain in no function so good.
Sometimes. But that's why we're here to catch each other when we fall.
So I'm sure the more we spend in each other's country, the more items and things we're gonna notice that are totally like just opposite, crazy difference, but good, like really cool. It's so the only time I've ever been to the States, I think I was like 10, and I went to Vermont. And then again, when I was 19, I went over to Buffalo to drink. That's right, I was 19 and drinking where it's 21 is the legal age, but that's me. So, I haven't been to America in, how old am I, 34, so 15 years?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Math? 10? 15?
And so you were 19, you're 30. Yeah, that would
15
be...
years, okay, yeah. So I haven't been to America in 15 years, and this is the furthest into America I've ever come.
Mm-hmm.
And it, honestly, incredible getting to share that with you and having you as my tour guide.
Well, you just got here, so there's more to see.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try Chipotle, or if not tomorrow, like before we leave.
Yeah, they don't have freaking Chipotle in Canada. What the hell is that? Well, that's... Yeah. So we're gonna do that because
Do they have Montanas here?
I don't know what that is, so I'm assuming no.
Go figure. We have a restaurant called Montana's, an American state, and then oh, it's just funny to me. It's
Montana's.
So funny.
That does sound a little odd to me. That'd be like us having a restaurant called Manitoba's. Not a whole lot going on, but right next to a whole lot of importance.
Sasquatchistan.
Yeah, Sasquatchistan.
Every plate comes with some extra hair on the side.
See, I was picturing it being delivered by... You ever see that movie, Harry and the Hendersons?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
John Lithgow?
Yeah.
Yes. One of my favorites from when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yes.
Being delivered by something that looks like Harry to the table. Sasquatchistan.
I'm picturing that scene right now. To sit! And he sits down and boom!
God, I need to watch that movie again. I haven't seen it
I
forever.
love that movie. Where he goes in the basement and collapses the stairs.
Yeah, we keep giving each other nostalgia trips, and it's completely wonderful, and I kind of love it.
Except for when I make a reference and he gives me this look like, what?
Yeah, he'll make these references that he doesn't realize are like totally Canadian or like super emo, and I'm just like, what? Way out in left field, and I'm just kind of like hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it's wonderful, and I'm very happy.
Me too.
And I'm so happy that I get to show you around the States, because now you can add Pennsylvania and Ohio to that list. And before you go back, because we're in southwestern Ohio, you'll be able to add Kentucky and Indiana to that list. So, Don't expect a lot out of Kentucky. No offense, viewers. Don't expect a lot out of Kentucky.
That's okay.
Well, and Indiana is where Mike Pence is from, so the vice president. Oh yeah. Well, you know what? We've already run way too long on this, so we'll talk about that next time. But yeah, politics and how it's way different.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
a good segue. Tune in 4 weeks from now when we do another random topic. We can talk about Canadian versus American politics.
Yes. Well, it'll be a very glossed over version because we could get into that for 20 minutes just on its own.
That would be one that would be really cool to have JD throw some
Yeah.
knowledge or throw some facts into.
That would be cool to do like a conference, and have, because even with Eric's knowledge base, there would be a lot of both sides, because then we could have you and then the three boys,
Yeah.
because they're all over in Halifax, kind of chime in as far as differences and similarities.
I can't wait till you and I get to start traveling and then going and visiting the boys and
That would be
everybody
nice.
and doing little videos here and there. I think that's going to be really a lot of fun.
Yeah, me too. I'll get to go a lot of places I've never been. You've already been to Nova Scotia. You were born there. I've
Yeah.
never been there.
I'm a blue noser.
I'm a Buckeye, apparently. Yeah, and
You're a tree?
I'm
a
Yes,
tree.
I'm a tree.
I'm a
No,
tree.
I am a delicious combination of peanut butter and chocolate,
Mmm,
and I'm not a Reese cup.
that's good. I'm not a big fan of Reese peanut butter cups.
We're getting a divorce. All right, guys, we've already run a little long with this, so we'll leave it with that. You had a thought?
I had a thought. It was about the Reese peanut butter cups. Apparently, there's something here that I need to try that's like caramel chocolate cup instead of chocolate peanut butter. I don't know. I was
Caramel
watching some
chocolate?
candy show and it's
Is
like made
it-
in like Jersey or something.
It's not something I'm
I forget
familiar
what they're
with.
called. Oh my god.
You know who
Okay.
might be familiar with it because he lives out on the East Coast is Ballard, Greg
Oh,
Ballard.
oh yeah. I think it's Jersey. I could be wrong on that. But if anybody's watching and has actually stayed all the way to the end, if you if you know what I'm talking about, they're made in America. They're, instead of Reese's peanut butter cups, they're caramel where the peanut butter is, and then chocolate where the normal chocolate is. I forget what they're called. They're, oh my god, they look incredible, and I need to find them before I go home.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. So is that it?
Yeah, I think we're good, and I'm gonna try to edit this down a little bit because we really went on for 20 plus minutes.
Oh, that's okay. We've had longer videos.
Okay.
Well, we haven't, but the other boys have, so.
Eh.
Eh.
Well, if you stayed with us throughout this whole thing, we appreciate you tuning in and giving us a chance. I'm hoping that I have been a good addition to this channel. I'm very new to this, so I'm feeling my way through this and trying to fit in with the boys, and I think I'm doing okay.
You're a natural, babe. You're doing fantastic.
Thank you, baby.
Love you.
I love you.
So that is it for this week, guys. I'm going to continue to enjoy my trip and, yeah, be seeing you next week from good old Canada.
Yep. And I will be seeing you next week as well because I'm taking him back and staying for a few days. So I will be joining you again next Saturday, and then it'll be a few weeks, but I'll be back.
Well, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks again for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any stories or any suggestions for what we need to check out, either Canadian or American side, or any ideas of anything that's different that we need to look into,
Yes.
let us know in the comments below.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day, guys. Take care.
Vanjie!